Numeraire is an old project that has been under the shadow for a long term, but today, it seems everything is going right because NMR has been doing so well in the crypto market. At the moment, it is trending at the first spot on CoinMarketCap and it has gotten about 100% increase. Investors wants to know if Numeraire is a good investment and why it is on motion currently. So in today's video, we will be talking about it, but before getting into the discussion, let's talk about NMR price. At the moment on CoinMarketCap, Numeraire is trading at $17. With a market cap of $120 million and a 24-hour trading volume of $750 million. The live data shows a huge volume spike. That's a red flag for manipulation or a major catalyst. The technical analysis from the tools indicates strong momentum. RSI 7 at 86.74, overbought. MACD histogram positive, and price above key moving averages. But technicals alone don't explain such a spike. Looking at the news, there's a July 17th to 18th, 2025 announcement about a $1 million NMR buyback by Numerai. That could reduce supply, but the buyback was over a month ago. Wait, the current date in the context is August 27th, 2025. So why the spike now? Maybe the buyback's effects are delayed, or there's new info. However, the latest news from August 27th mentions a tweet targeting a price movement to 17.89, which aligns with the current price of $16.99. That social sentiment might be driving the surge. Also, the user's data includes a tweet from August 27th by Mbijaksana predicting a rise to 17.89, which could have influenced traders. Additionally, Numerai's staking ecosystem growth and AUM increase to $441 million might be contributing factors. But those are older news. The fear and greed index is neutral, so market sentiment isn't extreme. However, the 24H volume spike suggests a sudden influx of buyers, possibly due to social media hype or a coordinated pump. But based on the info, the main drivers seem to be technical breakout and social media activity. For the price prediction, I think this project might be big because when you check the previous altcoin season in 2021, it did really good and now it seems like it's going well too. Let's put our finger crossed and watch what Numeraire is up to. I believe we can get to $50 to $70 if the market still pumps high and we end up having an altcoin season. For those interested, let's get into the full discussion of the Numeraire project. Numerai, or as commonly referred to as NMR, is nothing but a platform based on the popular Ethereum blockchain that is known to allow developers as well as data scientists to simply experiment and build machine learning models with much improved reliability. Not just that, the platform is said to be entirely focused on bringing decentralization to the field of data sciences, while also allowing developers to easily compete in creating effective machine learning prediction models. In other words, Numeraire is simply an Ethereum token that is known to power Numerai, a hedge fund based out of San Francisco which is said to crowdsource artificial intelligence in order to make investments in major stock markets all across the globe. Before moving any further, it is probably worth noting that Numerai was founded by Richard Craig back in late 2015. Also, NMR is said to be the native utility token of the Numerai platform, which as a matter of fact can easily be used for a variety of purposes on the platform itself, like Numeraire holders can stake their NMR tokens each week on specific predictions. Speaking of predictions, know that every successful prediction is then rewarded with more NMR. Coming back to the topic, as mentioned, Numerai claims to be the first ever hedge fund to have launched a virtual currency on the market. Furthermore, unlike several other traditional hedge funds, Numerai is said to rely on the data as well as predictions that are produced by tournament participants in order to participate in the stock market. Talking of tournaments, you should be aware that Numeraire is known to have two applications that are aimed at different types of traders, including signals and tournaments. Now, signals refers to an avenue to upload stock market strategies that are said to support a specific stock or trading style. On the other hand, a tournament is simply a weekly competition of sorts wherein users submit trading algorithms about the stock markets, thus allowing anyone to bet on the most likely outcome there is. Apart from this, the platform also claims to be the first hedge fund to have used machine learning so heavily in its so-called investment strategy. Basically, one of the major benefits of the said NMR token is that it is generally awarded to data scientists whose models perform well in the Numerai tournament. As a result, NMR becomes much more valuable as and when more people enter the said tournament and start competing. Having said that, the models that are said to be ventured for the tournament also allow Numerai to actively participate in stock market trading, based on the results that are released by the participating projects. Not just that, the said ecosystem of the platform is known to be relied upon the Erasure protocol, which is nothing but a set of smart contracts on the popular Ethereum blockchain, thus enabling Numerai to either reward the users on the platform who have staked their NMR coins to a rather correct outcome or destroy it if they were wrong. Lastly, this innovative approach to stock trading is what actually makes Numerai as one of the few hedge funds to rely significantly on data predictions that are regenerated with the help of artificial intelligence, AI.